and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent, and it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, you know, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Welcome to SummitCitySports.com. I'm Steve Orth alongside Aiden North, and we have the 5th and 6th place game of the DeKalb New Year's Tournament. Both these teams ended up 0-2 yesterday, and so they're battling it out today to get a win and make this tournament successful. You don't want to leave a tournament without a win, and both these teams are in desperate need of a win. Yesterday, Indian Creek lost to Hanover Central in a very close one, 48-47. Had a chance there to possibly win it, just couldn't come through in that moment. And one of the key components of that game, Aiden, was Carter Cooley. He fouled out in that game, and he had a pretty good game going up until that point. He had 19 points, and so when you don't have your key player at the end of a game in a close situation like that, it's very difficult to win.
Yeah, Carter Cooley, leading scorer for this Indian Creek squad, really stepped up big in that first game, but got 2 fouls late that fouled him out, and this Brave squad was without him the last minute or so. Really hurt the team's chances, and even in that second game against DeKalb, Cooley didn't really get going until later in that game, and by that point, DeKalb had already put it on the Brave squad, and so this Indian Creek squad's looking to bounce back and get a big win here against Lakewood Park.
And then in the second game yesterday, lost to DeKalb 53-45. Really kept it close most of the game. They just struggled with the pressure towards the end, turned over the ball a lot. But, you know, what was promising is Jackson Green really stepped it up. In the first game, he only had 3 points, but then yesterday in the afternoon, he had 12. So he really heated up, and I don't know if he's just more of an afternoon player, or maybe we'll have to see how he translates this morning to being a 10 o'clock start. Most of these teams aren't used to a 10 o'clock start. Carter Cooley came in with 16 there. So Indian Creek looking to get that win, and where they struggle is when you put pressure on them. So if Lakewood can put pressure on them, it could be a difficult day for Indian Creek. On the other side for Lakewood Park, they had 2 rough battles yesterday. Basically David versus Goliath in all those situations, them being David, being the smaller team of going against the 4A squads. Got beat by 82-56 against Northrop. The bright spots were Kobe Marquardt had 5 threes, Avery McFarland with 15 points. And then in the nightcap last night, lost to a very, very good Whiteland team, probably one of the best teams we've seen in a long time. They beat Lakewood Park 76-38. But you got to remember, it was tied 16-16 at the quarter, so they did give one good quarter of play, and we're just so looking forward to this game. I think these teams are pretty evenly matched. Let's go ahead and thank some of our sponsors that make this broadcast possible here on SummitCitySports.com.
Big Eye Fish been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. Tom Steele Tire, been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. For more information, visit TomSteeleTire.com. Ottenweiler Contracting helps you invest in your business by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to bill, visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Solid Volleyball trains and builds highest quality volleyball players in the area. From age 5 to 18, jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping you defend from an OWI or any other criminal accusation. Visit JollyLawFirm.com. Socorro Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services. University of St. Francis online group programs are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu to learn more. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions. We are La Una. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program maximize your performance to help you reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And today's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on X at 260 Sports. Follow us on, like us on Facebook page on Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
All right, we're ready for the starting lineups here. Looks like Lakewood will go with number 22, William Nolott, number 15, Avery McFarland, number 21, Noah Carnahan, number 3, Kobe Marquardt, and number 11, Cohen Johnson. For Indian Creek, they will line up with number 1, Jackson Green, number 3, Alex Burris, number 11, Mason Freeshy, number 10, Alex Morse, and number 13, Carter Cooley. Now, size advantage goes to Lakewood. Got a lot of size presence, so we'll see how Lakewood plays this out. Last night they went to McFarland quite a bit, and we'll see how this matchup works out. Looks like he's trying to get position on the inside. Kobe Marquardt on the right side. Goes to Noah Carnahan on the right wing. He looks. Cohen Johnson takes a dribble, picks it up, gets it to McFarland. McFarland will work on the left elbow, spins, fakes, gets it stripped away, but Kobe Marquardt's right there. Cohen Johnson chases it down. It's off of Jackson Green, and it'll stay Lakewood Park basketball. Aiden, you can see early on what Lakewood's trying to do.
Yeah, Lakewood really wants to get the ball inside to Avery McFarland, and he's been averaging a double-double every game prior to this tournament, and it's going to be the guy you want to give the ball to.
Yeah, and that was one of the keys last night against Whiteland when Avery McFarland kind of took control. Lakewood stayed within the game, but then once they took him out and double-teamed him and caused a little bit of a havoc on the guards, that took them out of sync, and that's kind of where they fell short there in the second quarter. Kind of dug themselves in a hole. Cohen Johnson's got it on the right wing. He's looking. Picked up his dribble, unfortunately, there. You always want to keep that dribble going. McFarland, he just picked up his dribble. He's looking. He gets it to Marquardt. Marquardt over to Nolott. Taking about a minute off the clock. Avery McFarland take the long three. It's off the iron, and Indian Creek's got it for their first possession of the game. Kicks it out to number 11, Freeshy. Back to 10, Morse. Morse gets it inside. Blocked away by McFarland. Key block right there, and then again, you see that size advantage. McFarland on the inside spins, puts it up, and he got fouled. McFarland's going to be really key for Lakewood Park today.
For sure. Alec Burris getting called for the foul there for Indian Creek.
Yeah, first team foul. McFarland hits the first. McFarland will have one more. And the second is also good. McFarland hits them both, so Lakewood goes up 2-0 here. Morsch gives it off to number 3, Burris. Back to Morsch for 3. It's no good. And McFarland comes away with it. McFarland drives on the right side. Tries to get to the basket. Finds Carnahan, and they'll say he traveled. Again, I think right there, McFarland just trying to do a little too much. Probably just need to get off to a guard and run the set. You know, if Lakewood can use Carnahan, he's got some size. Looks like Lakewood in a 2-3 zone. Cooper Cooley. His first touch of the game. Jackson Green steps up, takes the jumper, and hits it. That's promising for Indian Creek. Jackson Green had a slow start yesterday, but picked it up in the second game, and that's what their coach likes to see. Into Marquardt. Marquardt gets it to McFarland. He drives in, triple team, puts it up, and it bounces in. Avery McFarland. And I think it's going to be key for McFarland to stay out of foul trouble because he is really their lone scorer right now. That's been consistent throughout the season. Braves trying to set up the offense here. Now, when you're playing against a zone, you want to do a lot of passing and a lot of penetrating. A lot of standing around.
Indian Creek loves to take time off the clock on their offensive sets.
Green gets it again. He'll take the jump shot. Missed it. Ball loose, and Marquardt comes down with it. Gets it up to McFarland. McFarland will have the ball in his hands. He's probably just going to go right to the bucket, my guess. Picks up his dribble. Hands it off to Cohen Johnson. Lakewood will get in their set. They'll look at Coach Estep. He's in his first year as the boys coach, was the girls coach for a number of years. The coaching staff returned 3 out of their 5 coaches from last year. Coach Estep brought Tim Kidder over from the girls' side. McFarland takes the jumper and hits it. McFarland's got all 6 so far. That's what we expected for Lakewood to be successful this morning. They got to play through Avery McFarland. And Indian Creek's Drew Glenser will take a timeout. We will too here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We made sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't stand.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com. Steve Orth alongside Aiden North. Indian Creek called the timeout. They'll take the shot. Cooper Cooley knocks it down. So they drew up a play right for Cooper Cooley, get him in the mix. He's their go-to. It's really going to be a battle between Cooley and McFarland, who can put up the most points. So far, McFarland winning the battle. Tipped away there by Indian Creek. Again, the pressure. And Nolot will get called for the push-off. Nolot's probably going to check out here. Checking in is Garrett Black. He did a nice job off the bench in both games yesterday. So he's a good asset for the Panthers.
Yeah, in the game against DeKalb yesterday, Indian Creek really did best when they were in transition, scored a lot of their points in transition.
You also notice what Indian Creek just did there. They put some pressure on Lakewood Park's guards, and that's where they have struggled this year. Again, they're sticking to that 3-2 zone. Green will drive right baseline. Nobody cut him off. He got an open look, missed it. McFarland comes down with the rebound. Cohen Johnson gets it inside to Noah Carnahan. Back out to Garrett Black. He fakes, and they'll call him for a travel. It's one of those key things officials are looking for. Put the ball down first before you take that step.
We saw a lot of that yesterday.
A lot of times the offense wants to try to beat the defense to the hoop, and so they'll take that first step without putting the ball down. Pass goes into Alex Morsch. He'll bring the ball up and run the point for Indian Creek. Near the Barons logo. Goes over to number 14 to Casper Eisen. He'll pull up the shot and missed it. Carnahan with a strong rebound for Lakewood Park. He'll push it off to Avery McFarland on the right side. Goes between the legs. Almost threw it away there. Gets it to Carnahan. Carnahan will work. Back out to Cohen Johnson for 3. No good off the iron. Tipped up. And we'll see who it's off of. It's off of Indian Creek. So Lakewood will have it underneath to be able to run a set. Cohen Johnson will look. Looking for a flasher. Gets it to McFarland. He put the dribble down and gave it back out to Garrett Black. Over to Kobe Marcourt. Marcourt's been quiet. He had 15 yesterday. We need to run him off some screens to get some open shots. He gets it underneath, fakes, puts it up. Kind of faded away there. If he goes up strong, I think he makes it. Cooper Cooley is on the move. Cooley drives to the bucket, throws it up, and a charge! Noah Carnahan sets his feet. Cooper Cooley going right down the road. Too fast, too hard, and we got a charge. Great job there by Noah Carnahan. Set his feet and be ready for that. 6-4 ball game, 2:25 to play here in the opening quarter. Cohen Johnson hands it off to Avery McFarland. He'll come on the left side. Got a wide open move to the layup for a layup, and they lost control of it. And we got a jump ball. So one thing I've noticed here early, McFarland really struggling handling the ball a little bit. Sometimes that happens when you're moving too fast, controlling the hand and the head and the feet. Sometimes that's a challenging thing. 2:08 to play here in the first. Goes off to number 11, Friesch. Friesch gets it off to Green, and it's stolen away by McFarland. McFarland will wait for a guard. He gets it to Cohen Johnson. Cohen Johnson guarded by Alex Morsch. Morsch will put a lot of pressure on the guards. Morsch drives, hands it off to McFarland. Back to Garrett Black on the left wing. Black takes it to Marquardt. He's short. He could have stepped up a little bit on that line. I think he knocks that down. Indian Creek on the move. Morsch gets it over to Casper Isor. Isor drives, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound, Lakewood Park. Black drives in, puts up the shot. Got some contact, no call. And it'll be Lakewood Park underneath with 1:21 left here in the opening quarter. 6-4. Lakewood Park. Kind of been on a scoring drought for a little bit. Pass goes into Carnahan. Carnahan gets it into McFarland. McFarland will work, uses his body, tried to put up a shot. No call. A lot of contact there. Officials letting them play right now. Cooper Cooley gets it over to Casper Isor. Isor over to number 11, Mason Friesch. Back to Jackson Green. Friesch has it on the right wing. He'll take a few dribbles, gets it over to Morsch. Ball tipped away. Friesch comes back. Morsch pulls the three. Got it. Alex Morsch with the three. And Indian Creek up 7-6 here with under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Cohen Johnson, he gets bumped there. Alex Morsch with the foul. Noah Nutzman checks in for number 11, Kuiper Isor. Cohen Johnson gets it into Noah Carnahan. Carnahan will hand it off to Garrett Black. Garrett Black drives right side, puts up the shot, and drew the foul. So he'll go to the line for 2 shots. That foul's going to be on Jackson Green. Black missed the first one off the front iron. Got to use those legs. We'll have one more coming here. Flies it and hits it. Tie ball game. 7-7. 27 seconds left here. They're playing a box and one. Putting one defender on Cooper Cooley. Cooley trying to push off a little bit on Garrett Black. 7-7. Shot is up and good by number 11, Mason Friesch. Good set right there for Indian Creek. Makes it 9-7, and the shot at the end of the first quarter, not even close, and it's the Braves 9, Lakewood Park 7. We'll be back with second quarter here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, Indian Creek wins that quarter with the bucket there near the end. It's 9-7. Aiden, what are your thoughts so far from that first quarter?
Yeah, Indian Creek's done a great job driving to the hoop, getting transition buckets, and really flustering this Lakewood Park defense. And there's another turnover for Lakewood. Once they've stepped up the pressure on defense, they've gotten a lot going.
Yeah, again, the open bucket right there. Mason Freesh just takes it right to the bucket. Nobody stopped him. Indian Creek up 11-7. Again, you got to remember, Lakewood Park's a 1A school. Indian Creek's 3A. We got a jump ball, and it'll be Indian Creek basketball.
Yeah, once the Braves put pressure on Lakewood, Lakewood has really struggled offensively.
Yeah, they've really taken the guards out of play, and they've relied on getting it to in McFarland's hands, and then he hasn't handled the ball very well here early. Pass goes inside to Freeshy. He pulls the jump shot and hits it. Mason Freeshy, he's got 6, and Indian Creek's up 13-7. Lakewood needs a score here. Again, once Avery McFarland gets it, they collapse and drop 3 on him. So if he could find one of those open Lakewood Park Panthers for a shot, that would be crucial. First team foul here in the second quarter. Again, it's 5 team fouls and then 2 shots. Pass goes into Carnahan. Carnahan hands it off to Cohen Johnson. He's kind of in a bad spot in that corner. Gets it to Carnahan, over to Black. Black to Marquardt. Marquardt trying to look for McFarland. McFarland trying to post up on the inside. Marquardt. They got about 3 guys on McFarland. They're really taking him out of the game right now. Garrett Black drives in. Gets it back out to Cohen Johnson. Cohen Johnson takes the 3 and knocks it down. Cohen Johnson, a big 3 right there. That's what Lakewood Park needs. They need those guards to step up and hit some shots. We'll see what Indian Creek can do here. They've been very good at penetrating the zone, the box and one actually.
Yeah, it's allowed some other guys to get some action. Mason Frishy has been one of them.
Yeah, you wonder when Lakewood decides to change up to maybe man-to-man so they don't have a hole in the defense. Really face guarding Cooper Cooley pretty tight, taking him out of the game. 3 on the way. Good. Knocked down by Noah Nutzman.
It's from way downtown. By the volleyball
yeah, big
line.
hit right there. And they go back up 16-10. We have a offensive foul on Garrett Black.
Looked like he ran into one of the Braves defenders.
Indian Creek doing pretty good against this box and one. Shot missed. Oh, rebound, offensive rebound. A good move there by Nutzman. And then there's a foul on Freeshy. Second team foul on Freeshy, second on the team. And he's going to have to come out here, and they're going to bring in Alec Burris. Again, Indian Creek is going to go ahead and add some full court press here. And then the back off, Cohen Johnson will bring it up for Lakewood Park. Lakewood Park down 6. Need to get a run here. They get it to McFarland. McFarland gets it to Marquardt. Back to Black. Looks like the Braves have jumped into maybe a 2-3 zone here a little bit. Trying to box up the middle of the paint. Marquardt will pull a 3. No good. I don't know if Marquardt's hit a shot since yesterday morning. McFarland will take a 3, and he knocks it down. Avery McFarland hits the 3, and we got a timeout. We'll take one here, too, on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game on we make. Shut they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably won't get me, I'm hopping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't.
So Lakewood will pick them up a little full court here, try to put a little pressure on Indian Creek. Does look like Lakewood may have switched up the defense now. They're playing a man-to-man defense. Must have been listening to the broadcast. McFarland takes it away. Spins in the lane. He got bumped on the floor. That's the 3rd team foul. Fouls on Jackson Green, his 2nd. 16-13. Black gets it to Cohen Johnson. Back to William Nolot. Nolot over to Carter Shire. He's in for the first time. He had a couple threes late in the game against Northrop. Back to Shire. Up, tipped away. Knudtsman got in the passing lane, and he got the steal. Cooley drives in the lane, puts it up, missed the shot. Ball's loose. And the foul's on McFarland. And Cooper Cooley will go to the line. 16-13, 3:17 to play. Cooper Cooley only 2 points. Make that. Four points for Cooley. Hits both free throws. Lakewood needs another turnover right there. That's where it's hurt him. And Cooley gets it, missed the layup, luckily, for Lakewood, but they got the second chance opportunity. Jackson Green drives in. Block shot there by McFarland. McFarland gets it, and he lays it up and in. Avery McFarland. He's got 8. He's the workhorse for Lakewood. Lakewood needs to get a stop here on the defensive end. Cooley drives on Black, and he almost threw it away. Chased down there by number 3, Alex Burris. Swing it over to the left side to number 10, Morse. Morse gives it out to Knudtsman for 3. He missed it. Jackson Green gets the offensive rebound. Lakewood forgot to box out there, missed the shot, and Nolot comes away with it. Nolot pushes it up to Shire. Shire puts it up and in. Good transition offense right there by Lakewood. They're right back in it, 18-17, under 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Cooper Cooley drives on the left side. He gives it back to number 10, Alex Morse. Back to number 4, Nutzman. Nutzman to Cooper Cooley. Kicks it over to number 4, Nutzman. They'll work it around the perimeter. At the top of the key, goes over to Jackson Green. Jackson Green will drive right side, kicks it to the corner to number 10, Alex Morse. Gets it inside to Cooper Cooley. Cooper Cooley will back in. Turnaround jump shot. No good. Missed it. Ball is loose and out of bounds, and it's going to go to Lakewood Park. 1:15 to play here. Avery McFarland will take it out of bounds. He gets it to Kobe Marcourt. Marcourt will drive across half court to get it to Caleb Shire. Back to McFarland, out to Shire. Shire will pull a three, no good. Good box out there by Indian Creek. Cooper Cooley in transition. He'll drive on the right side. Gets into the lane, ball stripped away. Cooley drives right, left baseline, and then we got a foul on Garrett Black. I believe that's going to be his second foul. Team second with 49 seconds left here in the second quarter. Cooper Cooley will be at the line, and he has been rock solid from the charity stripe. And that is the announcer's curse right there. Why does that always happen, Aiden?
I don't know. Just fate.
Cooley, 2 of 3, make it 3 of 4. Cooley up to 5 points. And Indian Creek 19-17, 43 seconds remains here. Nolot. Gets it to Black. Down to 27 seconds, hands it off to Nolot. Nolot, back to Black. Tried to get it to Marcourt. Instead, it's a turnover, and we got an over and back. He had Avery McFarland in the corner, and that's what Coach Estep is saying. Hey, hit the corner. Get it to McFarland. You got to think that's their go-to right here. 16 seconds remains here in the second quarter. 19-17. Good battle here for this fifth-place game. One of these teams wants to get a win and end the tournament with a win. Lakewood Park, the only 1A school. The rest are 3 and 4A. That's poked away there by Nutzman, or actually Burris. We've got 2 seconds on the clock here. I think you got to put McFarland in the paint, have some kind of screen to get him the ball. It's got to be a catch and shoot. Marcourt missed the shot at the end of the second quarter, going to the half. It's Indian Creek 19, Lakewood Park 17. We'll take a break and have the halftime stats here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Club Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a whole other thing and a comfort street life. I was trying to sound harder than the street life. Ran the street till I'm tired.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, we got a battle here for 5th place, 19-17. Indian Creek with a 2-point lead. And let's start with the scoring for the Lakewood Park Panthers. Garrett Black, 1 point. Caleb Shire, 2 points. Cohen Johnson, 3 points. And Avery McFarland leading the way for both teams with 11 points. A little more balanced scoring for Indian Creek. They got Jackson Green, 2 points. Noah Nutzman, 3 points. Alex Morse, 3 points. Mason Friesch with 6 points. Cooper Cooley with 5 points. Lakewood played that box and one for most of the first half and then switched up there in the second quarter with a little man-to-man defense. So Lakewood down by 2. They got some work to do to crawl their way back into it. They are back out on the floor. And we will take a quick timeout and have second half action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience.
Back here to start the third quarter. Lakewood will start with the ball. It was interesting, Eddie, and both teams came out and did not take any warm-ups.
Yeah, it must feel like they don't need any and just wanted to talk some strategy.
Or they didn't want to waste their shots, and there's that pressure defense, and Cooper Cooley, easy bucket.
Yeah, Cooper Cooley been pretty quiet. Gets his 7th point.
Yeah, and he's heating up a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see if he comes out and dominates the second half. That's what he did last time against DeKalb.
Cohen Johnson's got to knock this down, in and out. And Kobe Marquardt will get called for the foul. Not a good start for Lakewood there with the turnover and then the missed 3.
Seems like this has been what has Lakewood's done the last couple times. They've kept it close in the first half, and then once the second half hits, it's been all the other team.
Again, they're back into the man-to-man defense, really close guarded Will Nolad against Cooper Cooley. They're just kind of keeping Cooper Cooley in the corner and letting everybody else work. They feel like they can penetrate to the bucket and try to get an open shot. Good look there. 3 missed by number 11, Mason Friesch. And Carnahan will get fouled by number 3, Alec Burris. His second, team's first. 7:01 to play here in the third.
And there's a steal. Morris with the bucket.
Yeah, put it up and in there. 23-17. And we got a jump ball. Again, the pressure defense is wreaking havoc on Indian Creek. (23-17). And there is a foul. And Jackson Green is going to go to the line. And Indian Creek pulling away a little bit here. And now they built an 8-point lead, which was 6-0 run for Indian Creek, and they're going to pick them up full court. They get it to Carnahan. It's through his hands, almost. Nolak comes away with it. They're putting a lot of pressure, and there's a travel. So you can see what Indian Creek adjustment they made at the half. They said, hey, we're going to put all kinds of pressure on Lakewood Park and get physical with them. And that's worked so far. 6-0 run for them.
Yeah, we'll see if this keeps up.
Shot is up by Cooley, no good. McFarland. Get it into Carnahan. He had a good look, but just too far underneath, but finds a way to put it up and in. Caleb Carnahan. Noah Carnahan puts it up and in. 25-19. 5:40 to play here, and wide open right there, number 3. Breakdown on defense. Burris puts it up and in. Indian Creek 27-19. The three-point bucket, good. Here's a look again added on our Anderson Coolin Heat replay. Oh, the wrong one here. That's earlier in the game.
Good little pass action for the Lakewood Park offense.
Yeah, here's a look at it again on our, get it. They got it into Carnahan. Good ball movement, and Marquardt hits the 3. He hadn't hit a 3 since yesterday morning. So that's a big hit there for Lakewood to cut the lead to 5. Green, 27-22. Five minutes to play. Ball goes out of bounds. (27-22). Drive by Cooley, puts it up and in. Good move there by Cooper Cooley. Cooley's got 9. Lakewood needs to answer each time down. Almost a turnover there. One thing that Lakewood does is they give up their dribble very easily. Shire, missed the easy layup right there off the backboard hard. And Indian Creek very good in transition. Green drives right side. Missed the shot. Nolot gets the rebound, and he gets fouled. (29-22), 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Indian Creek putting a lot of pressure on Lakewood here in the third quarter. Black gets it into the lane, fakes, puts it up, and drew the foul. Garrett Black did a good job there. Almost turned it over, came away with it, and had an opportunity for an and one, missed the shot. Garrett Black's got to knock these free throws down. It's got to be crucial for Lakewood to get any points they can to cut this deficit. Down 7 right now, and Black missed the first one. Green checks out, and Noah Nutzman checks in. 29-22. And second one is good. 29-23. Lakewood cuts the lead. Again, they're going to pick them up full court press here. And Cooper Cooley hits the 3.
Carter Cooley's very hot today. He's heating up.
Carter Cooley, sorry, my fault on that one. I called him Cooper, and there's a turnover and a foul. Probably a good foul right there by Nolot to stop a
transition bucket.
And shot good by number 10, Morse, and this lead is 11 now. Tough tournament week for Lakewood, having to play 3 and 4A schools. But also, if you play teams bigger and stronger than you, it helps you to figure out where your weaknesses are and hopefully make you better against those 1A schools. Nolot pulls the 3 and hits it. William Nolot with the big 3 makes it 34-26. Lakewood needs a stop. Cooley, they want it in Carter Cooley's hands. He steps through, puts it up, missed the shot, and Lakewood gets a stop. Now can they get some points here? Somebody's got to help out Carter Shire. Shire gets it to Nolot. Nolot will cross the timeline. He'll pull another 3 off the back of the iron. McFarland gets the offensive rebound, puts it up, missed the shot. Another easy opportunity for Lakewood Park. It's unfortunate. Could have cut it within 6. And then there's Carter Cooley, drives left side, gets fouled, and go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, the way this Indian Creek squad's been playing, you can't let any easy shots come away unconverted.
And that's the 4th team foul on the Panthers here. So the next one will put them in the double bonus. Cooley missed the first. We'll have one more. And that one bounces in. Cooley will come to the bench. Number 22 will check in for Indian Creek. That's Sam Willard. We haven't seen him today. And again, they're going to pick him up full court. 9-point lead. 3 by Garrett Black, no good. Carter Shire gets the rebound, but he got fouled, and that's the 4th team foul. So next one will put Lakewood in the 1-1, or the double bonus. Sorry, 1-1 no longer exists. Team's 4th. 35-26. McFarland draws a double team. He got fouled. McFarland's going to go to the line with an opportunity to knock some free throws down.
These are key opportunities here for McFarland to bring Lakewood closer to Indian Creek.
McFarland has not scored here in the second half. Knocks down the freebie. Cooley checks back in, and Alec Burris checks in. Free throw, good. By McFarland. 35-28, 2:12 to play. Ball stripped away. .129 to play. Carter Cooley drives the bucket, puts it up and in. Good strong move right there.
Yeah, Brace really waited to try to get a good look, and Carter Cooley took it to the hoop there.
Yeah, he's really taken over here. He's got 10, 15 total. 10 in the second quarter.
Second half.
Second half. McFarland gets fouled with 58 seconds left. Lakewood did a pretty good job at taking Carter Cooley out of the game in the first half. He didn't get hot until the second quarter. McFarland hits it. He's up to 14. McFarland will have one more. He flies it. It's off the front of the iron. Kobe Marcourt with the offensive rebound. Huge for Lakewood Park. Avery McFarland works on the left wing, spins into the lane. Oh, he's got Marcourt in the corner, but he took the shot. It's off of Indian Creek. He had a double team, and he had Marcourt wide open in the left corner. Had he seen him, Marcourt knocks that three down. Woo. Lakewood would have been right back in it. And we have a moving screen on Will Nolott. Nolott's third, team's fifth. Should be free throws here.
Offensive foul, you retain possession. Or the other team gets possession.
Good thing I have my rules analyst Aiden here. Studies the rules every night. Number 4 with it, Nutzman. Back to Cooley. Cooley. Carter drives in the lane, pulls the jump shot, no good. McFarland had it, and then he lost it. And then Nutzman throws it off of McFarland. 20 seconds remains here. Lakewood down 8. It's a 2-point game at half. I remember right, last year, third quarter was the arch nemesis of Lakewood. They would have close games going into the half, and then the third quarter was where they struggled. Cooley pulls up the jump shot and hits it. And that is the end of the third quarter. Indian Creek 39, Lakewood Park 29. We'll take a break and be right back here with the fourth quarter on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on rapping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't.
Lakewood will start with the ball here. 8 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Lakewood on a 10-point deficit. Actually, this is the closest the game they've had going into the fourth quarter. So let's see if they can put a comeback together. They're going to have to find an answer for Carter Cooley. He went off in that third quarter. There's a foul. Pretty aggressive third quarter. Both teams were just about in the double bonus. Hayden, what are some takeaways that Lakewood's going to have to do here on the offensive side of the ball?
Look for the open shot. They've gotten the ball inside to McFarland, and that's really – Indian Creek's really doubled down on that.
Marquardt missed the three. He's only hit 1 3 today early on. You know, McFarland doesn't have a 2-point bucket here in the second half. Cooley just finding his way to the bucket every time. Nobody's stopping him. He's got that gear. That's tough to stop. Nolot will pull the three from the top of the key and knocks it down. Big hit right there by William Nolot, his second three.
Yeah, because Indian Creek's nailing down on McFarland, someone else needs to step up for Lakewood.
So it's a 7-point game. Lakewood needs a stop defensively. Now they're going to try to face guard Cooley and let other people take advantage. That's kind of what Lakewood did in the first half. If you can take Cooley out of the game, who's going to step up for Indian Creek? Try to hand it off to Cooley. Cooley likes to drive to the bucket. This is right where he wants to be with the ball in his hands. He'll try to drive on the left side, kicks it back out to number 3, Burris. Finds Nutzman cutting to the basket and puts it up and in. That's a great offensive set right there. Noah Nutzman cutting to the basket on the curl, gets the ball and puts it up and in. Nolot gives it off to Black. Over to Marquardt. Marquardt will pull the three, and he hits it. Kobe Marquardt with the 3 ball. Again, something that could help Lakewood is a 2 for 3. You gain a point every time. Now they're down 6. And they almost got a turnover. And they'll get a call on a hold on number 4, Noah Nutzman. This could be a turning point right here. Andrew Nixon checks in for Kobe Marquardt right here. They get into McFarland. McFarland out to Nolot. He'll pull the 3. That's long. Garrett Black chases it down and tipped out of bounds by Jackson Green. 5:58, 6-point lead for Indian Creek. Lakewood's got to get a bucket here. Keep cutting into this lead. Andrew Nixon gets it. He gets it to Garrett Black. Black drives in the lane and puts it up and in. Great take there by Garrett Black. And Lakewood within 4. Can they stop him? Green throws up the shot and one. Jackson Green hits the bucket and an opportunity for a 3-point play.
If Nolot may have kept his feet sat there, he might have been able to get called for a charge.
Yeah, Nolot's got 4 fouls now, so Coach Estep's got a decision to make how long he leaves him in there. He does have Marquardt on the bench, so Green misses the chance for the 3-point play. They get it to Nolot across the timeline. Nolot gets they're doing a little trap here. He gets it to Black, over to Nixon, inside to McFarland. McFarland gets a double team. He'll try to go up, fades away, missed the shot. Ball loose, still loose. And number 10 comes away with it, Alex Morse.
McFarland's trying to do a little too much there. Draw a double team. Probably should have dished it back out.
Yeah, he's got to find that open guy, that inside-out game.
You got to trust your teammates to make those shots.
43-37 here. 5 minutes to play. Indian Creek looking for their first win of the tournament. Lakewood trying to get their first win, too. Good hustle play there by Isor. Kuiper Isor. Number 10 with it, Morse. And I think Nolot's going to foul out here. Sometimes he gets overly aggressive. Bumped him a little bit. Marquardt checks in. Marquardt with 6 points. Pass goes into Green. Green drives left baseline. Broke down defense right there. And Indian Creek scores and takes a timeout. We'll take one too here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Back to live action here. Lakewood with the ball, and they're going to get full court pressed here. Again, this is what Lakewood has struggled with this year, pressure defense and especially full court press. And there is a turnover. Carter Cooley comes away with it, puts up the shot. No good. Avery McFarland comes down with an 8-point lead for Indian Creek. McFarland tries to go coast to coast, gets it off to Shire, and Shire gets fouled by Jackson Green. Third team foul. Fourth foul on Jackson Green. Carter Shire will take the ball out. He gets it into McFarland. He fakes. Back to Black. Black. Nixon will pull the three. No good off the back of the iron. Good open look there. Double dribble. Lakewood ball here. And And we have an over and back. Caused the turnover. Indian Creek pressure defense. Indian Creek will stack it here on the right side. 45-37, under 4 minutes to play. We have a foul on the floor. Looks like Nixon with the foul. Indian Creek with a 30-second timeout. We'll take one too here on SummitCitySports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit, and I'm rich, and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game on. We make shut they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater put his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't stay.
.348 to play here, 45-37. Green. Gets it into Green. Green puts it up. Missed the shot. Ball loose. McFarland comes away with it. Opportunity for Lakewood to cut into the lead. He'll get called for a travel. Again, McFarland trying to do too much. Greg Lindblom, the freshman, checks in for Andrew Nixon. Lindblom. Garden, Ison, back to Greens. 8-point lead for Indian Creek. Can they hold on? And Jackson Green, strong move, puts it up and in. Fouls on Caleb Shire, his second, team's fourth. Jackson Green trying to complete the and one. And he does. And Indian Creek up to 11 again, their largest lead of the game. Avery McFarland, 3 minutes to play here. McFarland does not have a field goal here in the second half. Marquardt missed the running one-hander. Blocked there by McFarland. McFarland tried to get it to Lindblom, and Carter Cooley dishes it off to number 10. Morse hits the three. Could that be the dagger? Lakewood in a big hole now, down 14. Can they fight back here with 3 minutes to play? Lindblom puts it up and in. Greg Lindblom with the bucket. 51-39, 2:15 to play. Drive by Green, kicks it out. And number 11 had a wide open three. Frischie, he decided not to take it. Gives it off to number 10, Morsch. Morsch works the right side. It's a back. Work it around the perimeter. Down to 2 minutes to play. And Green kicks it out to number 11, Frischie. He decided not to take it again, and then McFarland will get called for the foul, and that'll be the fifth foul on Lakewood Park, so that'll put Morse at the line for 2 shots. Morse bounces it in. Extends that lead to 13. And make it 14. Again, the pressure defense has been way too much, and we got a timeout by Lakewood. We'll take 1-2 here on SummitCitySports.com. Back here after Lakewood Park timeout will be their ball. Down 14 with 1:14 left. (53-39). Marquardt gets it. Trapped in the corner, drives right baseline, pulls the jump shot, no good. And down to a minute to play. I got to think that's probably going to be it. We got a foul, so Morse will go to the line. Morse will go to the line. Fouls on Kobe Marquardt, his third. Shot's good by Morse. And in and out, McFarland gets the rebound. We got a double dribble.
And turnover.
McFarland's got it. Fakes. Puts up the shot, and it's good. Down to 25 seconds. And we have a foul. Greg Lindblom on the foul. Makes one of two. Back the other way. Three on the way. Caleb Shire, no good. That should probably about do it. And 5th place will go to Indian Creek. They'll get their first win of the tournament. Lakewood Park will go 0-3. Again, Lakewood Park, a 1A school versus 2 4As and 1 3A, so very tough component for them. It's time for our Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game, and that has to go to Carter Cooley. He had a dominant second half. He had 4, 7, 8, 12, so total of 17 it looks like unofficially. So great job by Carter Cooley. He's our Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game. Again, I'm Steve Orth alongside Aiden North. Have a great afternoon. Hopefully you'll check out our other broadcasts this afternoon. We'll have Hanover Central and Northrop here in about 20 minutes. So that looks like at about a 11:35 start. And then following that, we will have the championship, first and second place, Whiteland versus DeKalb. And if you haven't seen Whiteland play, they're a very good squad. Good opportunity to see them on our streams. Just change over to the stream on YouTube or the IHSAA Champions Network. Again, have a great afternoon.